Welcome to Friday morning. Let's go ahead and come to our nice, easy, seated position. Legs crossed, palms on your thighs or your knees. Close down the eyes for a moment here. And just find that nice neutral spine, sitting up nice and tall. Of course, sitting up on a prop, a blanket, or a block, or a bolster, whatever feels good. And just becoming aware of your physical being this morning, which is always part of the practice, right? Awareness. Bringing your awareness back to the body, to the breath. Noticing where you are, how you are. When you're ready on an inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, release. Inhale the shoulders up. And exhale, release. One more. This time, hold at the top. Deep breath in. Lift the shoulders. Fill up just a little bit more. And then exhale, release. And now you can begin to lengthen your inhale. And slowly lengthen the exhale, beginning to squeeze the breath out by drawing the navel into the spine. And beginning to get in touch with that sensation of the breath traveling up through the nose and either out through the nose or out through the mouth. And now feeling the quality of your breath this morning. When you're ready on an inhale, we're going to raise the arms up. You can gaze up between the palms. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to heart center. And inhale the arms up. And when you're ready, exhale and begin to twist to the right, placing your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind. Just a gentle twist. Again, see if you can maintain that lift in your chest. Squeezing the breath out as you exhale. And at the end of that exhale, coming back to center. And inhaling the arms up again. And exhaling, twisting to the left. End of the exhale, coming back to center. Again, find that nice neutral spine. We're going to interlace the fingers in front of us. Press the palms toward the front of the room and inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, press the palms toward the ceiling. Relax the shoulders down the spine. Engage your abdomen as you exhale. Relax your face. See if you can release your inner thighs. End of the exhale, go ahead and shake out your hands. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, knuckles toward the floor. Again, relax your face, keep breathing. Relax the inner thighs. Good, exhale, release the hands, shake them out. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up again. Gaze up between the palms. This time, exhale, extend forward. Fingertips float down toward the earth. Deep breaths, breathing into your low back. Noticing perhaps that you've just woken up another part of your body. Again, breathing deeply now into your inner thighs, into the low back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, walk the hands over to the right side. At the end of your exhale, use the hands, walk them through center all the way over to the left side. And end of your exhale, coming back to center. Inhale up onto the fingertips one more time and exhale. Walk them out just another inch if you can. And when you're ready, use the hands, press yourself up. Extend the legs out in front of you. Gently bouncing the knees. And we're going to go ahead and draw the sole of that left foot in, keeping that right leg extended. Go ahead and flex through that right foot. So pull the toes back. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just press the back of that knee toward the floor and really engage your thigh. Relax this left inner thigh. Take a deep breath in. Lift the arms up. And as you exhale, gently fold forward. You might not be able to touch your toes yet. And that's okay. You might want to strap. Maybe one hand goes to the toes. Deep breaths. Inhaling and exhale through the length of that right leg. Good. When you're ready, use your hands. Walk yourself up. Extend that left leg out. Gentle bounce, switching sides. Again, deep breath in. As you exhale, flex through that left foot, engage that thigh, and press the back of that knee toward the floor. Grab your strap or whatever you need here. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, folding forward or extending forward. If you notice you're making funny faces while you do so, take a deep breath. Try to relax. So hopefully this practice, the more we do it, when things arise that make us uncomfortable, maybe we notice how quickly we can tell ourselves to relax, take a breath, and just be in the moment without automatically reacting. And conversely, learning how to self-regulate. When you're ready, walk your hands up, extend the leg out. Gentle bounce of the knees. We're going to bring the soles of both feet together. Coming to cobbler's pose, thumbs inside the arches. Take a deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, folding forward. When you're ready, float on up. Use the hands, help the knees up, extend the legs out. We're going to keep the legs extended. Begin to flex through both feet again. Sit up nice and tall. Notice if you start to round the shoulders here, see if you can bring the chest forward and up. Sit up, inhale the arms up, and exhale, gently fold forward. And maybe having the legs extended all the way out is a bit much right now. You can go ahead and bend the knees slightly. Keep the heels on the ground. Lean forward. Deep breath in and out. That's all right. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and float on up. And let's cross the shins again, coming back to our seated position. We're going to tent the fingertips out to the side. And when you're ready, inhale the right arm up and all the way over, leaning over to the left, breathing into the right side body. Inhale, floating up. Exhale. Left hand comes up and over. Inhale, coming back up. Awesome. Inhale the left arm up again, halfway, palm facing the front of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, sweep it across the chest. Right arm comes underneath, hugs it in. Turn your gaze over that left shoulder. Hugging that arm into your chest. Deep breaths into your shoulder blades. And exhale, release, shaking it all out. Tented fingertips. Inhale the right hand up, exhale, sweep it across, hug it in with the left. Turn the gaze over the right shoulder. Good, end of the exhale, go ahead and release. Shaking it out. From here, we're just gonna rock forward, come onto all fours, and make our way into child's pose. Just take a few deep breaths here to find your way into child's pose, noticing how things feel. In fact, let's all take a nice big deep breath in, filling up the belly. Relax the belly. Let your belly fall toward the floor. Breathe into your inner thighs, into your pelvis, into your low back. When you're ready, just exhale. Let it out. Again, relax your shoulders. Couple more deep breaths here, just allowing your hips to kind of settle down and float back towards your heels. When you're ready, on an inhale, extend your fingers out, press your palms into the floor, tuck your toes under, Begin to press yourself up, lifting the knees up, and exhale, press back into downward facing dog. And as always, on your first down dog, just noticing how you feel in this shape. Take a nice big deep breath in. Come up onto the toes. Exhale, press back and release. Inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, press back and release. One more. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Deep breath in, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press back. Press into your hands. Go ahead and gently shake out your head, nod. Relax your neck. Now spread your fingers. Press into your palms. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, press into your hands and just press your torso back 1 more inch toward your thighs. Take 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly, 1 at a time, walk your feet up toward your hands. Take your time. You're going to come right up to forward fold at the top of the mat. Deep breaths in forward fold. When you're ready, on an inhale, we're going to come halfway up, nice and slowly, hands to shins, knees, or thighs. Extend through the spine, gazing out in front of the mat a couple of feet. Deep breath in, find that length, and then exhale, just gently fold forward. Bend the knees if you like. Now on an inhale, we're going to slowly begin to roll up through the spine. Raise the arms up. Gaze up between the palms. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale again, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands and walk your feet slowly back till you find your downward facing dog again. And just notice if there's any changes in this down dog. Again, spread the fingers now again. Press into your palms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press the mat away. Torso back toward your thighs. Extend the heels toward the floor. And just find a deeper expression of this pose. Not your deepest expression, but just a slightly deeper expression of this pose. On an inhale, slowly begin to lift that left leg straight up behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press into your hands. Release your heel toward the floor. Your standing heel. Lift that leg up a little bit higher. And then exhale, float everything down. Take a deep breath in as you raise your right leg up toward the ceiling. Again, nice big deep breath in. Press into your hands. Release that left heel toward the floor. Raise that right leg up just a little bit more. Exhale, float the toes down onto the mat. Take another nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees and walk your hands back toward your feet, coming to forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Now inhale, come halfway up again. Really find some length on this inhale. And then exhale, fold forward, plant your hands. Walk them out forward, coming back to downward facing dog. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you do, lift your tailbone. Exhale, press back, bend your knees, and come all the way down onto all fours. From here, we're going to stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips above the knees. We're on the tops of the feet. We're going to inhale that right leg up behind us. And exhale, just float the toes straight down onto the mat and press back into your heel. Keep pressing the mat away. Resist the urge to kind of collapse down into your shoulders. But stay strong and pull your belly button into your spine as you exhale. Press back into that heel. Find some nice length in that leg. The back of that leg. End of the exhale, the knee comes back under your hip. And inhale the left leg up. Exhale, float the toes onto the mat. Same thing on this side. Again, resist that urge to collapse down into your shoulders. Press back into the heel. Deep breaths, breathing all the while. End of the exhale, the knee comes back under the hip. Inhale that right leg up again. This time exhale, sweep your leg out to the side. Plant the foot. You're going to press into the outer edge of that foot. Deep breath here. You can send the hips backwards if you'd like. Just finding what feels good here. If you want to stay here, stay here. If not, we're going to take our left hand and walk it in the center of the mat just a little bit. And then inhale, press into that left hand and begin to raise the right arm straight up toward the ceiling, gazing up at that right thumb. Now keep that right leg active, so press the back of the knee to the wall behind you. Deep breaths. Maybe on your next inhale, the back of that right hand floats toward the wall a little bit behind you, opening your torso just a little bit more. And then exhale, float everything down. Come back onto all fours. And when you're ready, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, float that leg out to the side, plant the foot. Just take a breath or two to extend down through the outer edge of this foot, maybe floating the hips back a little bit. And then when you're ready, walk the right hand in the center of the mat. Inhale, float on up to the left, gazing up at that left thumb. Squeeze the breath out, engage that left thigh. End of the exhale, hand comes back down. Okay, back onto all fours. Let's go ahead and inhale that right leg up again. Exhale, step that foot up between the hands. Good. When you're ready, hands on that right knee. Take a deep breath in and just exhale. Float the hips forward a little bit as you bend that front knee a little, opening that left hip flexor. Press into the floor with the top of that left foot. And when you're ready, inhale the arms up. Press into the top of that back foot. Press into the sole of the front foot. Relax your shoulders. And exhale, float the hands down. From here, you're going to walk your left hand inside that right foot. Inhale, press into the mat. And again, twist and open to the right. As you raise that right hand up. End of the exhale. Everything floats down. We're going to bring the hands on either side of that front foot and then walk that front foot forward a bit, about 6 inches. When you're ready, go ahead and pull back, pulling the toes back toward you. You can be up on blocks here if you'd like. Fingertips, wherever you are. You just keep flexing through that foot. Even if that knee's bent, just keep flexing through your foot, pulling the toes back, breathing deeply into the back of that right leg. And when you're ready, use the hands, walk yourself forward. You're going to bring that knee back under the hip, coming back onto all fours. Inhale the left leg up again. Exhale. Step that foot up between your hands. Plant it right into the ground. We're on the top of that back foot. Bring the hands up onto that left knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gliding forward just a little bit. Getting some length on the right side this time. And then inhale, the arms up. Relax the shoulders. Press into the top of that back foot. Press into the sole of the front foot. End of your exhale, the hands float down. We're going to go ahead and walk our right hand inside that left foot and inhale, spin and twist and open to the left. End of the exhale. The hand floats down. Go ahead and walk that front foot forward about 6 inches. And then when you're ready, go ahead and pull it on back. And when you're ready, walk yourself forward, coming back onto all fours. From here, we're going to walk the knees back 6 inches. Tuck the toes under. Take a deep breath in. Lift the knees up off the ground and exhale, press back into downward facing dog. So for fun, let's just walk our feet out to the outer edges of the mat, so as wide as they can be on the mat. And then as much as you can, go ahead and spread your heels wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press into your hands. Try to release your heels toward the floor and just notice how that subtle shift in position feels. Good, and then perhaps walk the feet together so your big toes are touching. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Press back again. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees, coming down onto all fours once again. Good times, right, Bruce? All right, from here, let's go ahead and inhale the left leg up. You're going to float the foot down onto the floor right behind your right foot. Yeah, so heel down. We're going to press into the outer edge of that back foot. And then look down at your right knee and your right hand. And if you want to line them up like a balance beam, you can. And you're going to bring your left hand to your hip. When you're ready, inhale, press into that right hand and begin to twist your torso open to the left. And then inhale again and raise that left hand straight up toward the ceiling. And again, if you can, and you're going to turn your gaze up toward that left thumb. If you feel like you need some stability, just swing your right foot to the outer edge of the mat a little bit. Deep breaths. This is just a supported side plank. That's all it is. All right. On your next inhale, maybe float the back of that left hand behind you just a little bit, opening the chest up just a little bit more. Take a nice big deep breath in. Spread your fingertips. Now exhale, press into the right hand, press back into that left foot, reach up to the ceiling. Now inhale again, breathe everything into the center of the body. As you exhale, float that left hand over your head toward me, toward the front of the room. Look at that length, all the way from the outer edge of that left foot, up through the leg, through the side body, through the rib cage, through the fingertips, reaching toward the front of the room. Breathing deeply into your rib cage. End of the exhale, everything floats back down onto all fours. You will thank me. One day, in one place, you will thank me at some point. Actually, you'll thank yourselves. Okay, well, the good news is we got another side. We got to balance it out. That's not my fault. On an inhale, that right leg's coming up behind you. As you exhale, float the whole foot down onto the floor. Good. Press into the outer edge of that back foot. Okay. And then you're going to slowly press into that left hand and bring your right hand onto your hip. Now take a deep breath in, press into that right hand, and right here you can begin to even stack those shoulders a little bit more. Nice. Now inhale, raise that right arm straight up toward the ceiling. Spread your fingertips, engage your hand. Gaze up at that thumb. It's okay if you sweep that left foot off the mat to the outside a little bit for some stability. Deep breaths. Breathe in. Spread those fingers. Press into that left hand. Nice strong shoulders. Engage your core. Now take one more big deep breath in. Really fill up. Really go for it. As you exhale, lean back and then float that left or right arm over your head toward the front of the room. Deep breaths. One more time. Deep breath in. Breathe into the outer edge of that back foot. Exhale through the entire body, reaching toward the front of the room. Float the hand down onto the mat. When you're ready. On an inhale, you're going to raise that left arm straight up toward me and then begin to lift your right leg straight out behind you. Good. Nice strong shoulder. Take a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, maybe lift that back leg a little higher. Reach back with your heel and reach forward with your hand a little bit more. Now pull your belly button up into your spine. There you go. End of the exhale, everything floats down. Take a moment, and on an inhale, that right hand is going to reach forward, the left leg is going to lift. Deep breaths. End of the exhale, everything floats down. Okay. I know we're having lots of fun here, but we're going to move it along. So, walk your knees back 6 inches, tuck the toes under, inhale, lift the knees up, exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Good, deep breath in, lift your tailbone, exhale, walk your feet up to come to forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Raise the arms up. Exhale the hands to heart center. Just notice how you feel for a moment. Relax the shoulders. Press down into your feet. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Pull your belly button into your spine. Hinge over the waist. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rolling all the way up through the spine. All the way up. One big breath up. Arch backwards, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Again, one breath up, arch back, exhale, forward fold. Relax the back of your neck when you're hanging in forward fold. Let the crown of your head pull you down, falling toward the floor. Now inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up again. Now keep your hands up. Walk your feet together in the center of the mat. Take hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Take another deep breath in, root down into your feet. Now exhale, float over to the right side. Breathing deeply, root down into your feet. And as you exhale, think about growing up out of the left side body as you root down and lean over to the right. Now on an inhale, come back up to center. Grow taller, exhale, float over to the opposite side. Switch hands. Yeah, switch hands. Same thing here. As you inhale, breathe down into your feet. Really root down into your feet. As you exhale, grow up and taller, leaning over to the left. Opening the entire right side of the body. Good. Inhale up to center. Palms together. Inhale a little bit more, arch back. And then exhale, up and all the way over, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands on either side of your feet and step your right foot back. Find your lunge here. Plant that left knee over your left foot. Extend back into that right leg. Now step your left foot back, finding your plank. Good. From plank, take a deep breath in, lift your tailbone high up into the air. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. As you exhale, hug the elbows into the rib cage and slowly lower way down, all the way down onto the floor. Keep your hands right where they are. Keep those elbows hugging into your rib cage. Bring your chin to the floor. Inhale, press into the floor, lifting up the torso, finding your cobra or low cobra. Don't go too far. Okay. Exhale, chin to the floor. Hug your elbows into your rib cage. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, lifting up again, low cobra. Exhale, chin to floor. Inhale, pressing into the floor, lifting up. Exhale, chin to floor. One more. Inhale up. Squeeze those elbows in. Deep breaths here. End of the exhale, float everything down. Go ahead and tuck your toes under if they are not already. And however you want to get there, take a deep breath in. Exhale, press the mat away, and find your way back into downward facing dog. These classes just go too quickly, right, Bruce? It's already 8:15, man. God. All right, here we go. Inhale, your right leg straight up behind you. Exhale, step your foot straight up between your hands. Help it up. Grab hold of that thigh if you need to. Good. Find that nice long lunge. Now, inhale, float straight up into your crescent pose. So you're on the back toes, right? Good, and that nice long lunge, crescent pose. Relax the shoulders, palms facing each other. Take a nice big deep breath in, bend that front knee just a little bit more. This is when you're really going to love me. Here we go. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, begin to twist and open to the right. Press back into that left heel. Reach your arms in both directions and bend that front knee a little bit more. Now, inhale, come back to crescent pose. Exhale, twist and open to the right. Inhale, back to crescent. Last one, big breath in. Now exhale, bend your knee, reach back. And then inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, float the hands down on either side of your front foot. Inhale, lift your right foot up off the floor. Exhale, step back, three-legged dog. So that right leg's going straight back as you press back into a three-legged dog. Yep. Good. Now take a deep breath in. Bend your right knee. Press into the mat and begin to twist and open your hips to the right. Press the mat away. Lift that leg higher. You got it. This is urinating dog. And see if you can press that left heel toward the floor. Press into the mat. Good. End of the exhale. Float everything down. Good. All right, here we go, guys. On an inhale, raise that left leg up. Exhale, step your foot up between your hands. Finding your lunge. Now, inhale, float straight up into your crescent pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that front knee just a little bit more. We're not twisting just yet. Pressing back into that back leg. I like the enthusiasm though. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale, twist to your left. Reach in both directions. Open your torso to the left side. Inhale forward to crescent. Exhale, twist and reach. Extend back into that right heel. Bend that front knee. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, twist. Really go for it now. Last one. Squeeze the breath out. Beautiful. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, float the hands down on either side of that front foot. However you get there, inhale, lift that left foot up. Exhale, sweep it straight back and high up into the air. Three-legged dog, pressing the mat away. Bend that knee. Open your hip as much as you can. And turn your gaze under the left armpit. Release that right heel toward the floor. Good. End of the exhale. Square your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bend the knees. Walk your hands up. Your feet up to your hands, coming to forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breaths and forward fold. Good. Take one more deep breath in. Come halfway up. Now as you exhale, I want you to start to lower your tailbones toward the floor. You can widen your feet out to the edges of the mat if that helps. And you're going to come down into a nice deep squat. If you want to, put your heels on a blanket so you can lift up your feet a little bit. You can do that, or just get into whatever form of a squat here possibly feels good. Relax your back. Good. Now when you're ready, just go ahead and, with ease and care for yourself, lower all the way down onto your bums. Keep the feet, the soles of the feet on the floor so your knees are bent. And you're facing the front of the room here. We're going to find our boat pose. So when you're ready, from right there, go ahead and lift your arms up, open the palms toward the ceiling. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift the feet up off the floor. Extending the legs a little bit more. Good, lift them up a little higher. Reaching up with the hands.
Can calves be parallel?
Your calves can be parallel, sure. Whatever you got.
You want them higher?
No, that's good. Good, lift the arms up though. Yeah. But you can play with straightening your legs if you want. There you go. Notice what that does. Deep breaths. If you're not in boat pose and you want to come down onto your back, that's totally cool too. Good. Now take a nice big deep breath in if you're in boat pose, and as you exhale, slowly roll back onto your backs, lowering the feet, coming all the way down. Take a nice big deep breath in and hug both knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. When you're ready, extend that left leg all the way out. Keep hugging that right knee into the chest. Go ahead and release that right leg all the way out onto the floor. Take a deep breath in, hug the left knee in. And when you're ready, go ahead and release that leg all the way out. Go ahead and widen your legs out as wide as the mat. Take one more nice big deep breath in. Bring the arms up and overhead, flex through your feet. Reach your fingertips back, flex through your feet. Big stretch on the inhale, and then exhale, float the hands back down on either side of you, palms facing the ceiling. Slowly deepen your breath. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and the wrists. When you're ready, hug the knees back into the chest, rock from side to side. Gently make your way onto your right sides and then press yourselves up to an easy seated position where we started. Legs crossed, palms on your thighs or knees, eyes closed down. And just notice how you feel in this same pose that we opened class with. After committing yourself to a practice this morning. Remembering that you can take these lessons out of this room, off this mat, and out into the world this weekend. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week. Namaste.
Namaste.